We get the banish onto the Kraken. We're going to use our 2-1 combo. Now would be a great time to have the hasten ring. However, we still just absolutely chunk. We're completely full health. We're going to use our 2-1 combo again. We melted, but Achilles is able to clean it up. Our banish is just short, so I was able to dash away. Izanami is on the Titan already. We're going to use our ultimate to just go over this and avoid it. Get some good damage onto the Scylla. Achilles rotates in. Get some more good damage, and Nike's able to clean her up. What a do, Skibbity Boo, it's your boy Shawnee B Gaming, and today we're going to be doing a skin showcase for the Witching Hour Freya. If you are new to the channel, I upload every single day. I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intention of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. If you are a returning viewer, this is the first time I'm posting a video of Freya in mid. I definitely think she's better in parry because she has a very weak early game. So let's go ahead and jump into her kit. Freya is 1, Irradiate. Freya activates a buff that makes her basic attacks do bonus magic damage. This buff is going to last for 5 seconds. Freya is 2, Pulse. Freya activates a buff that makes her basic attacks ranged, dealing bonus magic damage and slowing the target and all nearby enemies. The area effect and the slow are lost when Irradiate is active. It's going to last for 6 seconds. The slow is 15% at level 1 and 25% at level 5. Freya's 3, Banish. At her ground target location, Freya banishes her enemies into the air for a short time. The enemies can't be hit or take action while in the air. The banish duration is 1.5 seconds. Freya's ultimate, Valkyrie's Discretion. Freya uses her cloak of feathers to fly above the battlefield, where she fires down blasts of magical damage up to 4 times while flying. Freya can't be hit when at full ascension and can cancel at any time. The duration is 3.6 seconds. And finally, Freya's passive, Brisi Gamon's Blessing. Freya's necklace grants her additional magical lifesteal. She's going to gain 10% magical lifesteal and then plus 0.25 per level. So it's 10.25 at level 1 and 15% at level 20. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we want to put a point into our 2, level 2, put a point into our 1, level 3, either put another point into our 2 or a point into our 3, level 4, we want to do the opposite of what we did at level 3, then we want to put a point into our ultimate at level 5, max out our ultimate whenever we can, max out our 2, max out our 1, max out our 3. Freya does not have the strongest early game. We're going to be using our 2 to clear the wave, and for the first couple of waves, our 2 is not going to be enough to full clear, so we're going to have to activate it twice. Luckily, Scylla kind of struggles in the early game too, so she doesn't struggle as much as Freya, but that does kind of keep us in it a little bit. We're going to aim for the group of 3 archers in the back to try to maximize our damage. We're going to let the minions really take care of the melee minions, and then we're going to try to take care of the archers. We're also doing a bit of mana management. We do not want to activate our 2 and our 1 unless we think we have kill potential on the enemy god. Hit her with a 3, we're going to pop her with some 2s, get her kind of weak, still just aiming for the minions. Oh, we did activate our 1. So our 2 loses the AoE effect and it only does damage to 1 minion. I think this skin is pretty cool. I like whenever you activate your 1, your little wand turns into a full sword. I think that's a really cool animation and mechanic. We're going to activate our 2. So now we're kind of just sitting. We could probably walk up and do some melee basics. We're pretty low on mana. Been seeing a lot of Scyllas in mid lane ever since Paul whipped it out at the Smite World Championship. But she's always been a really good god. She's kind of slept on. She has very good potential to get pentakills with her ultimate. If you have a health potion, we're going to go ahead and pop it. We just hit level 5. We're going to go ahead and back. We're not going to be able to get the tier 3 boots, but we will be able to get the tier 2 boots and some mana potions. With this build, we're not going into MP5, so we're probably going to be picking up mana potions for a while. We left Fountain with Hunter's Blessing, the tier 1 of Ring of Hecate, 2 health potions and a mana potion, 3 health potions and a mana potion. We potentially have kill pressure right here. We're going to use our 2, start working on the wave. Looks like Scylla's going for her red buff. That's her dash. We're going to hit her with the banish, hit her with the 2-1 combo. Get some good damage. We're going to go use our ultimate, shoot our 4 shots, and we're able to get the first blood onto the Scylla. Luckily that was our jungler rotating out instead of the enemy jungler, because if Alquang was there, we would have been in some trouble. Our ultimate is kind of our safety ability. It acts as our dash and our CC immunity. I'm gonna go ahead, just clear the red buff with our jungler, rotate back to lane. We might even back after this next wave so we can get our tier 3 boots. Going straight for the archers. Scylla is now full clearing wave, so we are going to be in a little bit of trouble whenever it comes to lane pressure. We get the banish, we're going to hit the 2-1 combo. We use our Aegis and we're able to avoid the Scylla ultimate. Whenever we activate our 2, it's going to deal a decent amount of damage to one minion and then a smaller amount of damage to the surrounding minions. Scylla backed. We're going to go ahead and back ourselves. She's missing out on 3 archers. We're going to go into the lifesteal boots, pick up a health potion and a mana potion.
Thanks. Your right tower is under attack.
I'm going for jungle buff.
That was a little bit of a misplay. We didn't need to activate our 1 right there, especially since we did miss the banish. Now we're starting to get a little bit of pressure with our 2. It's only taking a few shots to clear the archers, which means we can also get some shots onto the melee minions.
Enemy missing middle. Enemy missing middle. Retreat left lane. Cancel that.
We get rooted by Scylla. Looks like we're still okay. We got lifesteal, so we're not too concerned about the poke damage because we will just sustain up. Bit of a team fight going on in left. It looks like our carry and support are able to get out safe. We missed our banish. We're going to hit our 2-1. We're going to try to get some pressure onto the Scylla. She's able to just hide behind the minions. 2-1. Oh, and it chunks. The power of Freya. Alquang is here. We're just going to banish him and then walk on out. We do have our ultimate. We will use it if he gets too close to us. But it looks like the banish was enough to get him off of us. So our clear kind of stinks, but whenever we do activate our 2-1 combo and put pressure onto an enemy god, we can deal some serious damage.
They are
We're going to go ahead and back and pick up the Ring of Hecate. The Ring of Hecate is going to provide us 80 magical power, 25% attack speed, and 15% magical lifesteal. It has a passive that each successful basic attack applies a hex to the enemy and empowers you, increasing your power by 5% and reducing the power of your opponent by 5% for 5 seconds. This can stack up to 3 times. This item does a lot for us. It gives us lifesteal, it gives us attack speed, and it gives us some power.
Your right tower is under attack.
Probably the best starting ring for Freya. And in carry, I like to pick up the Hasten ring after this. It allows me to really chase down the opponent. But in mid, I feel like the Hasten ring doesn't do as much for you as it does in the long lane. In mid, there's multiple people here, so if we're a little bit faster, that could be helpful, but I think some additional lifesteal will really help us survive more in mid lane. I'm going to Typhoon's Fang instead of going into the Hastened Ring.
Attack. Your right tower is under
It looks like we trusted our team to clean that up, that we weren't needed right there. We're gonna go ahead, use our 2, kind of just clear the wave, get a little bit of poke onto the Scylla. We missed our banish. We're gonna activate our 2-1 combo. Her dash is down. We're gonna go ahead and use our ultimate. Our 2-1 combo is just chunking them.
attack. Fire giant. Your right tower
On
is
my
under
way.
attack. Be careful, right.
Our team's able to secure the Pyromancer, so if you look under our Titan on the minimap, there's an orange circle. That is the Pyromancer timer.
Careful left.
What the Pyromancer will do is it will increase your movement speed by 40% for 15 seconds whenever you leave the fountain. So anytime somebody on our team's backs, they should be able to make it back to their lane or to jungle a little bit quicker. Freya has an interesting history in Smite, at least since I've been playing. Ao Kuang's on us. We should be able to make it out of here. Oh no. We turn around. We use our Aegis a little early. And we get ulted by Scylla.
Cannot be that.
We were out of mana. That was a good pressure from them. They saw I went for red and they were like, let's get her. Freya has an interesting history since I started playing. She used to be like this, and then they changed her passive, making it to where whenever you landed basic attacks, you would restore mana instead of getting the additional lifesteal. Then they decided, no, and then they changed it back to how it originally was. She's a very strong character, but she is highly counterable. You just need to engage on her whenever her 2-1 is not available.
Enemy missing middle.
But the damage she brings can be really
Enemy
insane.
missing middle.
Another point for the good guys. An enemy has been slain.
We're splitting the damage between the harpies, so that way we don't instantly kill one.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Attack the Gold Fury.
We have really high pressure over in the left. Scylla's not in mid. I think we could get a Gold Fury right here.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Our red buff is about to respawn, but we're going to clean up the minion wave in mid first. Try to get some of this golden XP.
I'm going for jungle buff.
On my way.
So right now we have the tier 2 of Typhoon's Fang. We try to bait him with a fake back. And we gotta clear this wave. Then it looks like we're actually gonna back.
Be right back.
Nope, we're going for harpies.
Enemy missing middle. Retreat left lane. Enemy missing left. Retreat left lane.
We try to let him know. Kwang did rotate over to dual lane. Scylla, I think, just used her dash. We get the banish. We're going to use our ultimate to avoid her ultimate.
Too bad.
If we would have wiggled out of there, gotten some damage from our first two abilities, we could have gotten the pick on her right there. We're going to go to back and pick up the Typhoon's Fang. Typhoon's Fang is going to provide us 70 magical power, 200 mana, 15% lifesteal, and 10% penetration. It has a passive that healing obtained from magical lifesteal is increased by 30%. Your magic power is increased by twice the amount of magical lifesteal that you have. So that means we're getting 15 magical power from this item. We're getting an additional 30 magical power from the Ring of Hecate, and I think we're getting about 16 from our boots. So all in all, about 86 magical power. Kwang's here. We're gonna use our 2-1 combo. Oh my goodness.
On my way. On my way.
We're able to secure the Pyromancer again. So now we have that spinning yellow animation around us. That means we're moving faster, and it's the Pyromancer effect.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, our movement speed dropped from 5.53 to 4.48.
Enemy missing middle.
We missed the banish. We're going to apply some pressure right here. We get slowed by her too. She bought a Divine Rune, so that is going to affect our healing a little bit. Oh man, I just look at the score. We're dominating in every lane.
Group up. Attack the Gulf Fury.
On my way.
For a two-pointer. Ram.
Jeez, that's a 3-person cleanup. Kwang is nearby.
Careful left. Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
When you go ahead and work on the minions, let Izanami clean up the Phoenix.
Yes. On my way.
Your team is. Your right tower is under attack.
Vanish into the shadows.
Your right tower has been destroyed.
And we get here right as the Oni Fury spawns. The Oni Fury is going to provide everyone a little bit of gold, and it's also going to spawn an enhanced minion wave in each lane.
Ultimate is down.
Ultimate is ready.
Grouping of 4 in mid. Kwang's probably hanging out in the jungle. We chunked that Izanami. Kwang's here. We're going to use our ultimate. We have our beads. We try to use it, but we push Aegis. You can hear me clicking the wrong thing. It goes. Oh, what a shame. We had our beads. We could have avoided that, and we probably would have gotten the pick on them. After going into the Typhoon's Fang, we're going to be going into Telkhines Ring. Telkhines Ring is going to provide us 100 magical power, 25% attack speed. It has a passive that basic attacks deal bonus damage of 10 plus 15% of your magical damage. This does not affect structures.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Attack fire giant.
So our lifesteal is pretty high right now. We have a decent amount of attack speed. We are level 17. But the important thing is that we have our 1 and our 2 maxed out. That's all of our damage on Freya. Still coming in. She misses her Sikkim, which is her ultimate. We get the banish onto the Kraken. We're going to use our 2-1 combo. Now would be a great time to have the hasten ring. However, we still just absolutely chunk. We're completely full health. We're going to use our 2-1 combo again. We melted, but Achilles is able to clean it up. Our banish is just short, still is able to dash away. Izanami is on the Titan already. We're going to use our ultimate to just go over this and avoid it. Get some good damage onto the Scylla. Achilles rotates in. Get some more good damage, and Nike's able to clean her up. Left Phoenix is about to be up, so we want to be there when it is, so you can instantly down it.
Look at yourself. You're just feeding me kills. Two is not too many.
Good one.
And the enemy team surrenders. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.